Good morning, Entouragers. This is Mike Zagari coming to you from my apartment here in beautiful Roslyn, New York. It is a sunny day here. I plan on going to the track soon and getting an outdoor workout in, keeping my social distancing, of course, but getting the heck out of the house for a little bit. I hope you guys are doing well in quarantine. You're probably seeing this in quarantine as well. I pray that you and your families are safe. And I know that a lot of people are concerned about their expenses right now. And of course, limiting your exposure to excessive ad spend is going to be critical during these times. So some of you are doing really well with PPC, others are struggling right now. For those who are struggling right now, this video is to help you save some money on wasted ad spend. So hopefully this will help. We're going to leverage PPC Entourage. We're going to go over 5 different strategies. Now, before I go over this, just a couple prerequisites. Obviously, foundational stuff. Make sure your listing is solid. Make sure you're taking the time during this quarantine time to review your listing, to make sure it's optimized, all of that stuff. This is a great time to do it. Schedule an hour or two and go over that. Other thing is make sure that you're targeting relevant keywords. This is not a time where we want to target irrelevant keywords and waste ad spend on irrelevant keywords, and also broad match type is not performing very well right now. So you may want to consider looking into your broad match type keywords to see how they're performing and pausing those keywords at this time. So keep it super relevant, keep it super tight, leverage phrase and exact match type, and have a good listing. And hopefully you're in a good product and a good niche, and we'll go from there. So now, if you are struggling right now with your PPC and you have a lot of wasted excessive ad spend, maybe your conversion rate has gone down because of excessive shipping delays, all of this stuff, I want you to now go ahead and leverage the PPC Entourage tool, the bulk editor tool. So for those of you who don't know the bulk editor, it's broken down into 5 different tabs. We're going to focus in on the keyword target optimization tab and also the advanced bulk optimization tab. Now I promise you what we're going to do here is super simple and straightforward. What we're doing though, just as a prerequisite, is we're looking at this month only. We're looking at March, the month of March, because at the very beginning of March is when a lot of this stuff happened. More towards the second week of March is when shit really hit the fan. So you may want to look at the last 14 days if you have a lot of traffic. But just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show just the month of March. Okay, so let me look at my notes here. The first strategy is a strategy that I learned from Sean Smith. And in his course, he goes over how to cut the bleeding keywords. So these are the keywords that have at least 8 clicks but no orders. So they're kind of bleeding into your ad spend, and he describes it as the ad spend, wasted ad spend ratio. You want to reduce the wasted ad spend ratio. So to do that inside of Entourage, what we're looking for, we're going to go over to the keyword target optimization. We're going to look at all of our campaigns and all of our ad groups all at once, and it's super simple. All we're going to do is we're going to go over to clicks, and we're going to do 8, and you could put in some crazy number over here like 1,000, and then we're going to then go and put in 0 for revenue, and I believe that is the last part of the filter. Oh yeah, ad spend greater than $1. So you could do $1 to 9999. Okay, guys. So this once you do this filter, for the given time frame, which we've chosen just 1 month in March, it's going to come up with all of those keyword bleeders for this month. Now, the reason that we're doing this inside of Entourage is also to track the changes now, because we're in a unique environment right now, and some of the keywords that are underperforming right now may go back to the way they were performing later on. So we want to do these changes inside of Entourage so we can log these changes and then go back next month or month after. And then the thought is, once things go back to normal, look at the blend of that keyword performance. So even though you're doing this now because they're not working now, in a month or two when things go back to normal, look at the keyword and how it's performing over 120 days, over 90 days, and then make some keyword bid adjustments at that point. Okay, guys, so this is sort of a strategy to reduce the wasted ad spend right now. So what we're doing is we're going to find these, and these are going to be our bleeders. These are going to be the ones that are getting the clicks but no sales. We can then go ahead and take action in bulk by either pausing that keyword or by reducing the keyword bid price down to an area where it's not going to have a huge impact. All right, guys, so that is strategy number 1, reduce the bleeders. Strategy number 2 is called super high ACOS targets. All right, now to find the super high ACOS targets, I'm going to flip on over to advanced bulk optimization. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look at all my campaigns, all my ad groups. I'm going to go right over here to find high ACOS targets. Now, high ACOS targets, typically when I run this filter, I'm talking about 90% or higher, 100% or higher. We're looking at the last month, and then we're looking to take action. These keywords, since they're so high, you can either pause them or, once again, reduce the bid down to a place where you're not going to get a lot of impressions. All right, guys? So super simple. This is a way to reduce some wasted ad spend. Strategy number 2, high ACOS keywords and targets. By the way, guys, you can do all of your optimizations inside of Entourage. All right, next strategy is high ACOS targets between 50 and 100%. So now we're finding the ACOS targets that are, kind of salvageable. They're between 50 and 100. You want to do some bid optimization and try to get them to be more profitable at this time. So we're going to head on over back to keyword optimization. And this time we're going to get rid of all of these filters here. And all we're going to do is put in an ACOS target of 50 to 100. And we're going to get rid of the clicks threshold. So now we're just going to run this filter 50 to 100 ACOS over the given time period. And I believe I already have run this filter. And what I want to show you guys is how simple and easy it is to actually go ahead and make this optimization. What we have here are all of the keywords that have between a 50 and 100% ACOS over the period of time. And we could double click on clicks and get to the ones that have the most amount of clicks. Check this out: 98 ACOS, 96, 53, 96, 64. So here's where we can start to make some adjustments. And what I love about this is that it points out some interesting information. First, we have the clicks to order ratio. Now this is really, really high. So the click to order ratio is 40. It means that it takes 40 clicks to get a sale. That's based on this data for this month, and then 38, and then 14.5. This is really important because if you know your profit margins, and Entourage knows your profit margins, so it takes that into account, and you know how many clicks it takes to get a sale, then you could determine the max cost per click in order for you to be profitable based on your ACOS target for that campaign. So if we wanted to, and by the way, this is a great tool to come in and week out and to go and apply these max cost per clicks. Our managers are having really great success with lowering ACOS over time using this strategy. You're finding out what the max cost per click is to maintain the ACOS targets. So all you have to do inside of Entourage is simply go over and select the ones that you want to apply the max cost per click to, and just click on change to max cost per click. All right, guys, super simple strategy. Come in here and you can save some money. Next thing is high cost per click keywords. So keep in mind that the environment is very different right now. We're experiencing some weird, keywords, especially with broad match and auto campaigns. You want to make sure that you're not getting exposure to some of these keywords that aren't serving your business or that are very expensive. So, like for example, one of our clients got exposed to, I think it was toilet paper or something. It was something that it doesn't really match with what they were selling, but they got a lot of exposure to it, and we caught it in one day. But I want you guys to run this filter to see if there's anything that you're getting really high cost per click clicks on. So simple, guys, just come on over and go to the advanced bulk optimization. Go to find the most expensive keywords and targets. This is going to filter out your keyword results by the highest cost per click. This way you can see if there's any that are just bleeding or just taking up your ad spend. A lot of you are limiting your ad spend these days so that you can limit the impact of advertising on your cash flow. So if you have a lot of these expensive keywords, they're going to be draining your account right away. That's another reason to use this. So go ahead and select all the ad groups, find this filter, and you're going to get the most expensive keywords that are showing up right now. Every time that they're clicked on, they're costing you the most amount of money. All right, guys, last one. Number 5 is to find low converting keywords to protect the health of your account. So we have a conversion issue at this point on Amazon. Obviously there's a lower shipping time. People are seeing that it's going to take up to a month to get their product, so they may not be more likely to purchase the product as compared to like a month ago. Or maybe it's just that people are putting things in their cart now and they're not converting because they're concerned about cash flow. Everyone's going through a lot right now and there's a lot of scarcity and fear. So maybe they're not purchasing right now, and that could lead to maybe clicks but no conversions. So we want to find what is getting a low conversion and protect our account. And we always found that if there's a keyword that has a low conversion rate, it impacts the organic visibility for that keyword because Amazon doesn't see it as relevant. We've always found, especially when we were investigating click fraud cases, if there was a lot of click fraud, which means a lot of clicks but no conversions or low conversions, we would see the organic rate can go down on that. So to do that inside of Entourage, super simple, guys. Just go to the third tab here and click on Find Low Converting Keywords and Targets. Go ahead and make some changes if you have to. You may want to lower your bid price so you're not getting hit with such a high cost per click on those keywords. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I want you to go out there and prosper and thrive in this time. Just keep in mind that there's the most amount of opportunity in times like this if you keep your mind healthy and reduce the fear. Yesterday, I was hit by like 2 to 3 hours of fear, and it was like very paralyzing. And I got to be honest, I was like, it felt like I was climbing a mountain, and they were simple tasks. Did a little meditation this morning, and the thing that I was fearful over, I completed in 20 minutes. It was like this whole crazy thing in my mind. So just, guys, keep your minds nice and clear and do things to relax yourselves as much as possible, and then take some action, save some money here, and then think about how can I find an opportunity right now, because there's so many opportunities. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. I wish you guys good health and lots of love, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.